Hello everybody, this is Dr. Purdue with Rimway Educational Resources, and today I'm going to do a brief demonstration with you to illustrate a really cool application of parabolas. So you maybe remember from algebra class doing stuff with parabolas, graphing them, writing the equations for them, and you maybe remember having to be concerned with where the focus and directrix of the parabola were. And you might have wondered, why do I care? And what does that have to do with anything? And so I'm hoping that this demonstration, using the Geometer Sketchpad, can help you see just one example of where the focus and directrix of the parabola and why a parabola itself is so useful in real life and what it applies to. So our sketch here is representing the curve of a headlight, like the glass of a headlight. That's what this is right here. And this yellow dot is representing the light source, the light bulb, for example, that would be in the headlight, let's say, of our car. And this is draggable, like everything is in Sketchpad. We can put it in some location and then click on the button that says Emit Light. And it does just that. It emits the light from the light source, and it shows you how that light would be reflected off of that headlight and where the beam would go. Okay, so if this is our headlight and we're driving this way on the road, let me show this one more time. Can you tell that this headlight is not going to help us very much because the light is not focused in one direction ahead of us. Some of the beams of light are going up, some are going straight ahead, some are going down, relative to the headlight itself. So maybe you think, well, Dr. Purdue, that's because you've got this light source, too close to the top of the headlight. You need to put it more in the middle. So I'm like, oh, okay, I hear you. So there you go. I put it more in the middle, and now I'm going to emit light. Okay, I see what you're saying. At least it's, well, yeah, no, it's still not really great, is it? So maybe you're going, yeah, I think it's too close, to the headlight itself. I think it needs to be further away. So I'm like, all right, there you go. Further away. Oh, I don't know, guys. I think further away made it go more out of whack instead of, remember what we're wanting is we're wanting all the light to go this way ahead of us on the road. Okay, I hear you, I hear you. Go closer, you say. I think last time I was maybe here, so I'm gonna go closer. Ah, I think we're hitting on something, don't you? Almost, except for these few little beams right here, we almost have it. Okay, let me try one more. Almost, right? But you can see, right, that we're getting close. So you might be thinking, okay, but what's this got to do with all that stuff that we do in algebra class? All right, so I'm going to hit this button that's called Move Source to Focus. So we know about the focus of a parabola from class, and I'm going to show you now why that's such an important point and why we obsess all the time about finding it for all these parabolas that we graph. Okay, so did you see? We were really close. We were just a little bit too high and a little bit too close. We moved it to the precise point of the focus of this parabola, and now check it out. So this is the perfect location for our light bulb. If we were a headlight designing company, this would be the perfect location for the bulb if this was the shape of our headlight. Okay, and I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see that exact point where we put the light source. That is the focus, right, of this parabola. And if I change this, I make it, let's say, you've seen maybe on older model cars, the headlights kind of stick out a little bit more, okay? So if the curve of the headlight is more like this, Okay, and if I leave my light source where it was from a second ago, you can guess, right? It's not going to look as good because, like before, it's too far away from the focus. But if I move the source to the focus, right, no matter what shape my parabolic headlight is, it will focus, hence the name, right? Focus the light that's reflecting off of that in such a way that it will illuminate the road ahead of us. Okay, so I hope this explanation helps a little bit make the connections between finding the focus and directrix and then what it has to do in real life. All right, see you next time.